Yes. Okay. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for being here. I'm going to start with an Italian aria. So the character Adriana Lecouvreur is a famous actress in Paris in the 18th century. She's being celebrated and revered by the crowd in the Comédie Française theater. While she's backstage, she's about to go on stage, and she hears the crowd cheering and going wild, and she stops and she says, "Wait, hold on. I can hardly breathe. No, I'm just the humble servant of the art that I play. The author of the words offers me what I speak, whether it's gentle, happy, terrible, and I'm simply the vessel through which the art moves. I am called faithfully a fragile instrument. My voice is but a puff of air that will die." French. This is the poem of this French mélodie in a lot of French song. A song is called a mélodie. It's by Paul Verlaine. Basically, this is describing sort of the afterglow, so to speak. Literally, this is the actual English translation. It is the languorous ecstasy, the fatigue after love, the rustling in the woods among the breezes, the choir of tiny voices among the gray branches. Oh, the delicate, fresh murmuring, babbling and whispering. It is like the soft cry of the agitated grass. You might say it's like the rolling pebbles under the stream. This soul which laments, it is ours, is it not? Both mine and yours. We breathe this humble anthem on this mild evening, soft and low. So now comes the audience participation portion of the program. So if you got a little, excerpt with the sheet music or physical paper excerpt, pull that out, look at it. Hopefully there's enough lighting in here. And if you did not get that, it should be also on your phone, QR code, whatever. So this is from an operetta called, in English, The Merry Widow, in German, Die lustige Witwe. And in this country, generally operettas are usually performed in whichever country they're being performed in. They're performed in that country's native language. So The Merry Widow is an operetta that's usually in this country, usually performed in English. So So this is Vilia's lead, and the main character is kind of telling a story at a ball about a witch in the wood named Vilia who entranced a passing gentleman. So, Dr. Michelle Doe, could you please play this melody that is written on the sheet music that everybody's going to accompany me with? And the good news is you hear me sing this just shortly before it's your turn. So essentially in the show, what you're singing is the chorus part. You are the chorus. And so I will sing, let's play, so this is the way you'll actually hear it. That's your whole job. So let's try, you want to try just singing it, I'll sing it with you. Vilia, sing it octave down, obviously, if your voice is lower. Ready and go. Vilia, oh Vilia, the witch of the wood. Would I not die for you, dear, if I could? That sounds great from what I hear. A plus. Yeah, we're ready. The end. So that's, and then I'll go on singing. So I will make a very clear, it's like we're in a church service. I'll make a very clear motion when it's your turn to join in. We have, this is the last foreign language piece on the program. It's a Strauss song. It's called An die Nacht, which means to the night in German. This is a poem by Clemens Brentano from the song cycle Brentano Lieder. For me, this poem really highlights the essential beauty of nighttime and darkness in order for life to bloom. And all life starts here. Holy night, heavenly peace encircled in stars. Everything that the light divided is united. All wounds bleed sweetly into the red sunset. There's a Slavic god named Bielbog, and that's when you hear Bielbog's spear plunges into the heart of the drunken earth with a gesture of bliss, which immerses a rose in the womb of darkened desire. Demure bride, veil your sweet embarrassment, for when the wedding cup overflows, lusty night pours out and flows into the day. So there's just one piece left on the program. It's No One Is Alone from Into the Woods. So, you know, if you, I don't know, I haven't been keeping track of the time, but, you know, if you have to go somewhere at 2 o'clock, that's fine, go. But after this piece, you know, I want to allow some time for questions if anybody has a few questions. So that's what we'll do after this song. And thank you so much for coming. And thank you, Dr. Michelle Doe, for all your playing. So that was the program. I don't even know what time it is, but if anybody has any questions or anything, I'm happy to answer. Let's see. If not, that's okay too.
I have one.
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed how you seem to take your time and move into sort of character kind of expression early. So I was wondering, what your process is. Do you think in terms of what's the song, who am I, right away, and you start working with that? Because I see it on stage.
Oh, great. Good. I'm glad that comes through. Yeah. Putting together a recital program, it's a whole process, and the general sort of convention and wisdom is that you want to start with something that is kind of not too cerebral, like not too in the woods, into the woods, not too like in the weeds of like, the audience is going to have to figure something out. So I wanted to start with something that was kind of more of sort of the standard classical period. So that's why I started with the Italian aria. These are just a collection of songs and arias that over the years I just love and that I just wanted to include. In universities, in four-year universities, when you hear like junior and senior recitals, oftentimes you'll hear more like standard, like a set of like maybe 3 or 4 German or French songs, and then a set of 3 or 4 of another language, and then But this was a little bit less traditional. And yeah, I did think about throughout, okay, I started with the Italian piece, then next let's have something in English to bring them back to something that's in their own language, most people's own language here. And then I inserted another foreign language piece, and so I tried to kind of vary it throughout. And I consider myself a very versatile singer and like a crossover artist, musical theater crossover artist. So I wanted to include all of those things. And you want to kind of space it. You don't want to put maybe like 2 pieces that are like really slow right next to each other. You want to like vary the tempi as well, like the different tempos of different songs. So I guess maybe I wasn't thinking wholly in terms of like the character of each, like when I programmed this. But it does come into play, and yeah, you kind of have to in a recital. Any recital, I feel, any professional recital you go and watch, you will see between the songs or between the sets, even between the individual songs, you will see kind of a collection of one's self, kind of like okay, now we're going into a different universe. Now it's like, okay, and like thinking about sort of audiating, kind of thinking about what is the piece that's coming next. Like, we can't still be in the sound universe from the previous piece. We have to move on and live in the moment. Doing a recital is very much being in the moment of each piece and each moment. And you can't think about what has just passed. You can't be thinking about that, or else it's going to take you out of the moment, and it's going to take you out of the character, the current character that you're portraying. Different actors think of this in different ways. Different actors, different singers have different sort of methods. But for me, like, I make sure to choose pieces that have a point of view that I can really strongly relate to, so that it feels like it's a part of me and I'm just expressing myself, rather than, I'm putting on some sort of character. So that's the way I oftentimes choose my repertoire. Not everybody might do the same thing, but that's how I approach it. Does that answer the question?
So come on.
Okay. Yes?
I wanted to ask, since I'm starting to work with an accompanist of my own with singing, What is your guys' process for figuring out these kinds of pieces? If
Well,
there is one.
I mean, I chose all the repertoire, poor Michelle, and I was just like, here.
No, it's great. She gives me the score, and I go, okay, well. Yeah. So usually, as an accompanist, when I get the score, she's like, "You make sure to give your accompanist taking time to work on it."
Yeah.
And Dr. Amante emailed me the scores. Oh gosh, a couple months.
Yeah.
2-3 months beforehand, and just kind of like, okay, here's all the scores, and here's kind of like a general order-ish. We might change it, we'll see.
Yeah.
And then she just booked in like time with me, like 45 minutes, an hour, whatever like that. And we went in, we went through, we worked on the pieces, and then sometimes like we just do a run through, and then she'd be like, hey, I measured this, can you do that? And then you just repeat ad nauseum until it's good.
Yeah.
Just incremental.
Yeah. So
At the beginning of this semester, I started making appointments, like weekly or bi-weekly appointments with Dr. Doe. And so I didn't want to you don't usually want to shut in all rehearsals in a span of a few days. You want to kind of space it out. And so yeah, she said plenty of time with the sheet music. And then this is I'm even prefer the term accompanist so much as collaborative pianist. And a collaborative pianist is there to support you. And so if there's a spot where I want to move the line more, then we just stop, or I wait till the end and I say, measure, like she was saying, measure 3. I want to move the tempo here a little bit, and I'm going to take a breath here. You should tell them where you're breathing, your breath marks, absolutely. They need to know that, they want to know that. Any other, does that answer it?
Pretty much answers it, yeah.
Pretty much, okay.
I am new to this, so I don't have many questions.
Okay, no, well, it's just really, truly the most important thing is it's a matter of booking enough rehearsal time with them, and then just running it with them as much as you can, and being very clear about what you want to do in the song. Yeah. Anybody else? Oh, yes.
Yes, my name is Christine Douglas, and I've been attending peers in the Encore program since 2011, but I haven't had the pleasure of coming across you. So how long have you been here, and what's your role?
Oh, yeah, I tend to kind of just sneak in and out of campus. It's funny. I just come to teach a few AMP lessons, and then I don't. So I started teaching here in fall 2023 when we were down in the bungalows, and I had pretty consistently since then. I've had about 5 to 7 AMP students, but this academic year I started teaching a dual enrollment voice class at Monroe High School. So now I am technically considered adjunct faculty because of that class. But other than that, I just teach AMP voice students. And I'm here maybe 3-ish days a week on campus. And I'm in the LA Master Chorale with Dr. Gaga. So yeah.
I want to add that you are a great find.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, no. Thank you. Yeah, I've been in Master Chorale since 2017 with Dr. Gaga. I knew her before, actually. The LARC Musical Society is an Armenian-based musical program in Glendale, and they did an Armenian opera, and I was in the chorus, and she did one of the main roles. So I've known her since 2014 or 2015. So I got my doctorate, my DMA at UC Santa Barbara. I graduated in 2003, and I was lamenting to Dr. Gaga. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do after I graduate. I don't know. I need a job. Blah, blah, blah. She was like, I'll hire you to teach voice at Pierce College. I was like, great, done. I'm from Simi Valley originally, which is pretty close. That's where my parents are, and then I rent a place in Studio City. So I'm very California girl, Los Angeles, yeah, very much from here. Yeah. Any other? Yes. Well, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it, and I like being here, and I like when my students seem to soak in and care and give value to what I have to share, because that's really important. What is this?
Thank you so much. Is this for me?
Thank you so much. If there's no other questions or anything, I think we're at the end. I don't know. I don't know I don't know how these things usually end. That works. Well, thank you all again for your audience participation. It was so good. Really good. Thank you. And yeah, if you see me around, say hi. I do not look like this in the hallways, but you can say hi if you see me around.